everybody, Kate here from Normal Minecraft. Welcome back to another review, and today I'm reviewing episode 6 of the Terminator anime, Terminator Zero. I actually want to talk about the start of this episode. So basically this episode actually starts off with this anime's explanation of how time travel works in this anime. Now, time travel is a big part, or okay, not a big part, but it's a decent part of fiction, especially sci-fi, and obviously, like, when time travel is in something, most media explains it as, oh, when you go in the past and happen to change something, that change would be present in the future. And most time travel stuff has this, but in this anime particular, it's basically explained that, oh, when one goes into the past and changes something, it actually creates, like, a whole new alternate reality where that change is in place. And honestly, I really do find that, like, really unique, and it's nice to hear a different explanation of how time travel works. Especially since, again, like, most of the explanations for time travel are like, oh, yeah, once you go into the past and change something, that change will be present in the future. I really do like the whole thing of, oh, if you change something in the past, it will create a whole new alternate reality where that change is present. I really do like that. We also get to see more of the caretaker being confirmed that, yeah, she is part robot, and she basically has this defense mode where her eyes go red, and, like, she goes full John Wick on this, like, group of resistant people who, like, hold her kids at gunpoint, with one of them, like, literally holding a gun to, like, the youngest child's head, and, like, we get this, like, cutaway scene where it's, like, where it makes you think, oh no, the child was shot, but no, thankfully the guy was actually shot by the oldest child, and obviously the youngest child, who just experienced all this, breaks down crying, because this is going to sound surprising, but believe it or not, but when someone, especially a child, actually it doesn't matter if they're a child, but when someone almost goes through the event of having a bullet go through their head, chances are they're going to start to break down and cry. Especially a child, because obviously something like that would be quite traumatic for a child. And then there's the thing with the oldest child, like the oldest male, who's like, oh, I don't trust you anymore. You're a machine. You're going to hurt us. Your dad or our dad programmed you to say this stuff. And he's just so annoying. And look, I know this sounds cruel, but if he dies, I'm not gonna be upset. It's like, yeah, take that, you little shit. But yeah, I know that sounds dark, because usually wishing death upon a child is quite frowned upon for obvious reasons. But still, I'm just saying, I honestly, like, if this kid ends up dying, I would not care. I'm just saying. Again, I know that sounds really harsh and cruel. It makes me sound like a sick person, but here's the thing. I'm already sick in the head. So, yeah, but anyways, so I don't convince people that I'm a horrible person. Yeah, moving on. And also, speaking of the oldest child, he ends up getting kidnapped by the Terminator after trying to fight him. Which, we've seen how a regular full-grown adult fighting against a Terminator goes, so you can imagine that a child trying to fight a Terminator goes down much, much worse. Oh, he doesn't die, like, the Terminator just kidnaps him to be used as, like, bait or something. So yeah. But finally, the caretaker gets reunited with the youngest child that is female, and also our protagonist of the future, alongside with the youngest male kid. So yeah, now it's all 4 of them who now have to try and get the oldest kid and stop the Terminator. So, yeah, and actually the episode ends with the Terminator driving off on a motorcycle with the passed out eldest son. Which, look, I'm not expecting it to happen, but honestly, Hero reference, maybe? Maybe? Eh? I don't know, but yeah. Yeah, honestly, episode was quite good. I give this episode 6 out of 7 stars. So, anyways, that was it for the video. Make sure you all subscribe and like for more, and I'll see you all later. Peace out, home guards, and goodbye!